oh, like, he should have known. Like, there's no way that he didn't know. And I was like, honestly, that sounds like American history to me. I doubt that the rest of the world would know. But
well, Jim Jones had a connection to North Korea.
That's North Korea.
Right. But, like,
South Korea.
Historically, that's the thing. It's still Korean history.
Oh.
And I literally...
Let me be right, Camille.
Well, I literally watched a black man create a whole thread about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The Jonestown murders are, like, something else. Hello, hello? I hope it's loud enough, because yesterday someone said they couldn't hear me. Good morning.
You're gonna leave the comments.
Oh, yeah. I was like, something seems wrong.
Hello.
What?
The home free thing that I reacted
Oh,
to.
okay.
Yeah.
You reacted to their quarantine one?
Yeah.
They did something else, right? That, like, everyone was... Something with an interesting name that's escaping me. Like I want to say it was Honky Tonky, but I also don't want to say it. But I feel like that was something that people kept asking about. Wow, Wales?
Wales. Wow. Hello.
I know. Hello. What audio is that? Oh. We're trying to wake up.
I should have brushed my teeth before we did it. Camille literally woke me up like 6 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, she knocked on my door and I was 100% gonna ignore her and pretend like I was like still sleeping because I was like in and out of sleep. And then I remembered we were doing this. So I hopped out of bed so fast because I was like, oh my gosh, that's right.
I heard the realization. Like, I straight up heard it with the shuffling of the... Oh my god. That's funny though.
I went to bed like really late. So my head is kind of pounding right now. Also, I look like such a mess because I did a full face of makeup yesterday, but I didn't have any makeup wipes. So then I came home and I was like, I'm just gonna take a shower. So then I took a shower. And I looked really scary when I took a shower. So yeah, there's still like a lot left over on my face.
You should use the thing.
See, yeah, you told me to use it, but I
bathroom.
have no idea how to use it. So I was like...
Yeah, so like, I got these reusable makeup remover pads and then like makeup remover product to go with it. And in the pack, there's like 8 little pads that have, that are like soft for removal. And then there's like 8 that have a little more texture for more like exfoliant. So like you use the soft one first with the oil remover, and then you use the exfoliant one with whatever your water-based cleanser is. So it's the double cleanse method. Yeah. And it's been really crazy because the 2 times I've done it to remove makeup, it's like, and it's so soft. It's just like, I thought that the soft, we've had a plethora of different wipes because, you know, people give us wipes as gifts. And so I've tried like lots of brands, lots of smells, lots of feelings. And I thought that like simple green tea ones were probably like my favorite, but no, this is my new favorite. It doesn't hurt at all. Hello, Roger.
Hi, Roger. No, we can never have too much makeup.
Nice name dropping at the end of your reaction to Home Free.
Yeah, because I was talking about how, because it was like a parody of like quarantine and stuff.
Mhm.
It was a pretty funny song. So I mentioned how like I really like that and how like Mark sent us the Bohemian Rhapsody. And stuff, yeah.
This coffee is really good this morning. This is my second cup, and both cups have been amazing. So I didn't really have anything in mind today.
Can't you see me?
Chungha released the new music video yesterday.
Really?
Yes, which I have watched, but I assume you have not watched, especially by that reaction. It's right here.
My friend.
And yeah, he's like a solo dude.
Sounds familiar.
Well, I don't know if he's solo or he's part of a group, but the name itself. Hello, Arby. Welcome in.
Hello.
Gosh.
I have a song by him.
So not only did Nadia go to sleep late, you guys got home like late.
Yeah, we got home at like midnight. Yeah, and then I FaceTimed my best friend Chris, and we watched a couple episodes of Love Island, and and I went to sleep.
Oh my god, yesterday? Your itching reminded me. Yesterday, my boyfriend like pulled a piece of like lint off my hair, right?
Mhm.
And it was tiny and black. So when I first saw it, I had a moment of panic.
Yeah.
Because lice, right? And he's showing me, and he can see me panic, and he's like, "Why are you freaking out? It's just lint." And I'm like, "Huh, I thought it was lice." And he's like, "Lice are black?" And I was like,
There's some.
Yeah.
There's a form. Part of its life cycle.
Yeah, and I was like, "The eggs are white." And he was like, "Oh, I'm learning so much." I was like, I mean, you probably won't ever have to know, but
Yeah.
the lice freaked me out.
I'm fully 100% prepared to. Are these my brushes?
Yeah, I just dumped the thing this morning.
I'm fully like 100% to shave off my hair if I ever get lice again.
I mean, yeah, it was an awful experience.
It's terrible.
And me and Nadia had the experience as adults, which is like not common, right? It's not common, but we have younger cousins, so that's how that happened. You want to sip?
Oh, my mouth feels really gross.
Because it's really good coffee.
Mm.
And it might wake you up just a little bit. But yeah.
Can't you see?
This is the only thing I know we're going to watch today. If you guys have any other suggestions or any other things that you would like to watch, hello, try again. This is not true. I was hoping, because usually when I switch, it like updates itself and it'll tell me what's going on, but for some reason it's not. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Oh, yeah. Last night, I reacted to Fourth Impact's mom singing. Like, they're like, that video. It was so emotional.
Yeah.
Like, they were all tearing up. Almera was the first one to tear up, and I was like, see, this is why she's my bias, because I would be the first one to tear up. And I was tearing up while I was watching it. And their mom's voice is so, like, stable and, like, sweet and, like, soft. Like, yeah. It was really cute. We can do Home Free, Man of Constant Sorrow, but I'm gonna do Chungha first. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Because this one's actually pretty short.
Yeah, that's right.
뭐 나쁜 일 있어 왜 그래 아무 일도 없어 이상하네 네 눈빛만 봐도 다 아는 너인데 미안
I know.
진작 몰라줘서 미안해 누구 신경 쓸 때가 아니야 넌 생각해봤는데 한 번 들어볼래 여기 종이랑 볼펜 줄게 하고 싶은 말 적어줄래 사람 이름이든 아주 나쁜 말이든 널 아프게 했던 모든 걸 약속해줘 my friend 말할 수 없다면 아무도 모르게 여기 좀 와줘 여기 좀 와줘 아무도 모르게 내가 버려줄게
저그 종이 검은 볼펜 손바닥 색감 맺을 때까지 써볼게 어디서부터 시작해야 될지 몰라서 일단 1부터 100까지 yeah. 씩씩대며 적는 날 기다리는 넌 스슬레 타지 Baby I just can't hide 내 표정과 뾰루퉁한 말투에 속마음이 들키나 봐 날 봐주는 너만 곁에 있어주면 돼 진심으로 고마워 이제 마음껏 웃어볼게
여기 종이랑 볼펜 줄게 하고 싶은 말 적어줄래 사람 이름이든 아주 나쁜 말이든 널 아프게 했던 모든 걸 약속해줘 my friend 말할 수 없다면 아무도 모르게 여기 좀 와줘 여기 좀 와줘 아무도 모르게 내가 버려줄게
It's such a simple music video. Like, there's not a lot going on, but it's just,
It was like it was so much fun to film.
yeah. And, like, I love, the thing about Chungha, her, like, feature that they focus on is her eyes. As you can tell, like, this is her photo card in the back of my phone. And it's, like, really prevalent in her music videos and in her dances. They always just, there's some sort of focus on the eyes, which I appreciate because I adore her. So, yeah, I did know that the older sister was in the group before. I didn't know what she chose to do, you know, besides singing, but Elvira, right, is the older sister? Oldest sister? I could be wrong about the name. Notifications? I watched these things. Lately, YouTube has been notifying me, like, even after I watch the things, and it's like, I definitely saw the Jenna Marbles thing, because now I want to do what she just did this week, which is tie-dye clothes with bleach, basically.
What?
Just
Well. Easty.
no, like the other sister. I do know which one Almira is, but they're calling her Ivy, which is like could definitely be a shortened version of Elvira. Thoughts, questions, concerns?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Head empty?
No thoughts, head empty. I guess I'm hungry.
How ironic.
Whoa.
Lobsicle. Wait. Before we do this, So the reason I wanted to know was because Wassicle was a production company with Julian Solomita and oh my god, I just lost his name. Colin something, I forgot the last name. But and they did one time do like a whole music video for a group in the South, and I'm wondering if it was home free.
You had already searched it.
Exactly. So like maybe it was, but I don't see things here, so I don't know. Hi, Torsten.
Hello.
So you said not the live version, so right?
Yeah.
Not the live one. So I assume it's this top one right here. But yeah, speak now, or forever hold your peace.
Press play.
Hmm?
Said we shall press play.
Ah. Yeah, it's good, huh?
Yeah.
I actually haven't checked to see if Chungha is gonna have like a new hi Randall, a new thing. So I feel like Stay Tonight was a single. As is My Friend, huh? I'm ready for a full album. All right. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and press play on this. I wish I had like a cowboy hat to put on when I said that. Swamps. Ooh. Gator!
I am a man in a constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days.
Hot acapella is so cool.
Bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised. The place where he was born and raised.
Why do I know this song?
I know. You sing that line.
6 long years I've been in trouble.
Oh, just say
The
cover.
pleasures here on earth I've found. Oh, in this world I'm bound to ramble. I have no friends to help me now. He has no friends to help him now. It's fairly well, my old true lover. I never expect to see you again.
I love that.
Yeah.
Come to ride that northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon this train. Perhaps he'll die upon this train.
So cool.
Yeah.
He's a harmonica.
You can bury me in Sunny Valley for many years.
The smolder.
Where I've been.
I love that noise so much.
You may learn to love another while I am sleeping in my grave. While he is sleeping in his grave. Maybe your friends think I'm just a stranger, a face you'll never see no more. But there is one promise that is given. I've meet you on God's golden shore. He'll meet you on God's golden shore. Here we go.
Gator.
Gator. Yeah.
Okay.
Who originally
Obviously-
does this song?
Obviously, I really appreciated the guy who could make his voice a harmonica. And also, the two main, like, tenor vocals, the switch between them was very flawless. Like, it was so even, it almost sounded like the same person. It wasn't until the camera started to switch that you're like, oh, this is the other guy singing already. Like, smooth, you know? And I was just thinking, like, acapella is so interesting because it is very, very, very hard to do. And it's also very underrepresented and misrepresented because, like, when people think of acapella, they most likely will think, and if they're not in any, like, choral type of sphere, they'll think of, like, Pitch Perfect, which is a great movie series, but it, like, technically isn't a great representation of, like, just run-of-the-mill, day-to-day a cappella groups. And then they probably, if they don't have that, they also think of, like, maybe their high school groups a cappella, which is also just not a great, like, usually not a great memory to have. So, like, we need more Home Free, people like that. Just some good, solid representation of a cappella. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's I figured out why I recognize that song. It's from a original motion picture soundtrack, and it's the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh!
Yeah, I saw that in high school, I think. I can't remember for what class, but I do remember seeing it.
There's a musical of that, isn't there?
There is?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm.
I think there was a musical made of the movie.
I have such, I agree with everything Camille said, and plus y'all have been here, you know, I love harmonies so much.
Yeah.
So acapella groups, I adore.
Right.
I have such a complex relationship with country because,
Mhm.
we grew up on it technically because our parents really like it, specifically our mom. But like, I'm really picky now because like, it depends on a lot of factors. But like, this is what I would kind of call, it's not that bad since it has a bit of a more like, what's the word? Not blues, but like bluegrass kind of feel.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a bit more because like, it's not super whiny country boy. It's got more like feeling to it. Yeah. But then at the same time, like blues and like bluegrass and stuff can be traced back to like African American people back in the day, and then white people stole it because they liked it, but they didn't want black people to be singing it. So there's like mixed feelings there, but like nonetheless, they have such nice voices and stuff, and obviously there's no ill intent. So it's like, it's really good. I like it. Yeah. That kind of sound I do enjoy every now and then. But like, yeah, like I don't really listen to the country station that much anymore because there's so much whiny country boy music.
Yeah.
And that really gets on my nerves.
And the only person who I would like say I know quite a bit of their discography who has this feel is like Chris Stapleton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And who is immensely talented and has a very long history in music. I learned a lot about him because I used to have a manager who was obsessed with him. So she like would tell me like, oh, well, he started doing music in this, and then he was in this bluegrass band, and then he wrote music for all these artists for like 15 years, and now he's finally singing for him. It was a lot. It was a lot to hear, but he's a very impressive man.
If y'all want to check out a song by him, I definitely recommend Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah, that one's
such a good song.
Beautiful. And then I realized also, when people think a cappella, the only ones they have, at least in America, I will say at least in America, they think of Pentatonix,
Yeah.
who are also very talented.
Yeah.
But like, we just need more, you know? We
Yeah.
need more on the forefront. Yeah,
Yeah, and I hope, because Pentatonix is really associated with Christmas music,
true.
which in my opinion sucks.
It's hard to be
like,
associated with Christmas music,
yeah,
because
like-
then you're pigeonholed.
Yeah,
Like,
like don't get me wrong, their Christmas music slaps. It's probably like the only Christmas music that I really listen to because I'm just kind of tired of like everything else. But they have other like good stuff too. So I'm just like, I feel like, if it's not country music, it's covers that oh my god, what's the word? Acapella groups get like placed into.
yeah.
Well, Roger, it's not before 1980. I think the only country song that I know and love from like, it's from 1982, but She and I by Alabama. That's like my favorite like old country song that I love. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Nadia said it best. Like, we have a complex
Yeah.
relationship with it.
Yeah. Like, I like it, and I pride myself on liking it because everyone always says, oh, I'll listen to anything except country. And I'm like,
Well, then you won't listen to anything.
Yeah.
Ugh. I say this with full intent. You can go into any genre of music and find an artist you like. You can
Yeah.
always find one. So don't limit yourself. It's so boring.
I know! Oh, the places you can go!
I don't know where it would be if, like, I never stepped out of just, like, American pop, period.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my god.
Right?
Imagine.
boring. And waiting all that time
What
for
if,
music to
what
be
if we were
released.
Shawn Mendes stands?
Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Oh, I know, waiting so long. And then even worse, you know what's one, I'm going off on a tangent right now, but you know what's one thing that really frustrates me about a lot of American artists is how they, like, and I didn't notice this until we got into K-pop, like how they'll release a lot of singles.
Oh, yeah.
And so then by the time the album comes out, you already know half the album. And so it's like,
It doesn't feel as new.
it doesn't feel as new. Like, there's this band, Coin. Really great band, by the way. I totally recommend them. And, like, they dropped an album a couple months ago, and then, like, Hannah and I were listening to it, and we were all excited. And I don't actively listen to them, like, consistently. So I knew a few songs on there. But then there was a song on there that I was like, this is their newest album? And then Hannah was like, yeah. And I was like, didn't this song come out, like, last year? And then she was like, yeah, they've released so many singles. I want to say, like, I don't remember the exact numbers, but it was like if it was like a 11 track album and like 6 of the songs were already like out.
Yeah, I feel like people used to, like, in American music culture, people used to do that to get people excited for an album.
Yeah.
But I think now it
Yeah.
just, it doesn't work as well anymore.
Yeah.
Because we're in such a fast-paced technological age, you don't need to do that to get people excited about an album.
Yeah.
You can do 1 or 2 singles and they'll still be excited about the album.
Yeah.
Great example, Ariana Grande. Oh my god, what's the name of the album? The last one.
Thank you, next.
Which one has NASA on it?
Thank you, next.
Okay, so I'll just make sure. So Thank You Next. That album, I think, only had 2 released singles.
Yeah.
2 or 3, and there's like
Thank
22
You
songs
Next
on that album.
Yeah.
It's a large album.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked perfectly. It was one of the top 4 most selling albums that year.
Yeah.
So, like, it can be done.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid.
I know.
Western artists are very
Yeah.
afraid of, like, moving the industry even just a tad. So, like, I need people to be less afraid.
They just like cut the K-pop stands and we're starving for like something, anything.
They just need to look at other countries and be like, hey, this is working.
Yeah.
We should try it.
Yeah.
Just try it. Like,
Yeah.
I promise you'll get either the same or more numbers because people are more interested in what's on the album.
Yeah.
And that's what we have to say on that.
And that's on Music Nerds. Oh, look at Roger. As you can say now, I stand Alabama. Oh.
Roger, I love you so much.
I know. Our parents love Alabama also. I got to see Alabama live at Red Rocks. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I like them. One of my favorite artists, country artists, Brad Paisley. he has this song. I already forgot the name of it, but it's about like listening to Alabama and stuff. So he references a lot of their songs, and then Alabama comes in, and then they're all singing. Oh, it's such a good song.
Beautiful.
Let me get the name of it, Roger. Chris, I think you would like this if you haven't heard it already.
Brad Paisley's great.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I do remember reacting to Wicked Game by Diana. I will not butcher her last name. I do remember that. She's the one with the like really deep voice, right?
Oh, I was right. So the song is. Roger. If you haven't heard this already, I'm giving you this to listen to. That doesn't look spelled right.
I think it's right.
Yeah, it's right. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So, that's what we have to say on that.
Yeah.
We have a lot. We are thankfully very versed in music. I'm not afraid of listening to literally anything.
Yeah.
And Jerry, I'd actually really like to, because you didn't. I think we only reacted to her once, so I don't think Nadia's seen Diana before, but I'm not sure.
Diana, no.
No, right?
But because RB said this already. So
Yeah. So first we're gonna do "I Will Always Love You" for Mylene, and then we're gonna do Diana's doing "Take on Me" because her voice is crazy. I remember. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, okay. For a second I thought it was on the Fourth Impact channel and then I was confused. Oh. We just jumped in.
Right? Love the purple hair.
I would only be in your way, so I'll go, but I know I'll think of you in every step of the way. And will always love you. Will always love you, my darling, you.
I know she's staring like straight into the camera. That's some confidence right there.
Worries, that is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye, please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need, and I will always love you. I will always love you.
Queen. Look at her face. I love her so much.
I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have all you dreamed of, and I wish you joy and happiness.
any time to breathe there. Oh. A queen. Yeah.
You, darling, I love you, I love you, I will always love you.
Oh!
Ah!
She had no business popping off that hard.
Oh my god, okay. So, you know, I Will Always Love You is a very interesting song, like, in terms of music as a whole. Because it wasn't until we went and we saw The Bodyguard at the musical, that I realized that that Whitney Houston was not the original singer of this song. I genuinely thought that she was.
Yeah.
Because, like, no one really talks about Dolly Parton's version of the song. So I didn't know.
Yeah.
But that's also something so beautiful about that song, is the fact that Dolly Parton, she's a queen.
Yeah.
Like, absolute icon.
Wonderful.
She has never talked bad about the fact that, like,
yeah.
her song was done by Whitney Houston, and then that's the one that everyone covers.
Yeah.
Like, she just, happy, the world has music, I love her so much. Like, oh, and, okay, so Mylene killed this. A queen. I loved her take on every part of that. I can't believe she stared directly at the camera the entirety of the time. That's intense. It's like, it's hard for me to stare at the camera the entire time. Like, I try, but difficult.
Yeah.
Whoa. Also, good morning, Brian.
Morning.
And Randall, you are correct. She does have great control of this song.
Yeah.
Like, it fits. It fits her very well. And, like, what was the song that you reacted to of hers during 4th Impact Week?
Was
it Fight Song?
Yeah.
I love that song. That one's a good song, too.
Yeah.
Rachel Platten, right? What?
I thought, I don't know why, I just thought in my head, like, I wonder if, like, someone has ever done an indie version of I Will Always Love You, and then I thought of this one TikTok I saw of a girl singing, there's only one thing
Oh my
to
god!
do, 3 words for you, I love you.
Thanks, I hate it. I think that's
Oh my
actually why it's so hard for me to listen to indie music.
Oh my god.
Because I just hear that in my head, which is sad.
Not everyone sounds like that.
I know. Sometimes I get a good one from Alyssa, but
Why does my head hurt so much?
drink some water.
Hang on, I really need to brush my teeth. I'll be right back. It's driving me crazy.
Ah, Roger, I did not know that, and I love it even more. Dolly Parton is amazing. Like, the more I learn about her, because it's not like, my family doesn't have any, like, as a child, they never really said, like, oh, Dolly Parton did this, this, and this, right? I've been learning more about her just, like, via internet when people start talking about her, and, like, everything I've learned about her is just insanely amazing. So I really appreciate her. So yeah, we're just gonna wait till Nadi comes back, and then we will watch Diana do Take on Me, and I'm already excited for. I'm interested to see how this goes, because the Wicked Game one, right? She sings in such a deep register that it's just like wild, and I don't know if this is the Take on Me that I know, because if it is, then I'm not sure how she's gonna incorporate that part of her register, but we'll see. Oh wow, this was only 6 days ago, very recent. I love people's reaction thumbnails. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we stopped doing thumbnails because, I don't know, I just felt like it was unnecessary. Because whoever wants to see will see it, you know? Yeah. Roger just said that Elvis wanted the rights to that song, and Dolly said no, but then said yes to Whitney Houston.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? Like, I told them everything I learned about Dolly Parton just makes me love her more. She's amazing.
That's Elvis's karma. I don't have any beef with Elvis. Like, very, very talented guy. Very beautiful voice. I have beef with the person that created Elvis. Because I was watching this, like, documentary on the history of rock and roll and stuff, and basically, like, in the 50s and such, like, there were all these, like, black artists that were, like, making these really great songs, but DJs on, like, the radio wouldn't play them. They would have white artists cover it and then play it. So if y'all like 50s music, make sure you're listening to the original versions of the songs. And so there's this one guy, I already forgot his name, but it doesn't matter. And he really wanted a person at his label with a soul voice, like a black person, but he wanted a white man for it. And he found Elvis. So Elvis's beginnings, not the best intent. So I have beef there. But Elvis, you know, he's just out here. He was out there doing his thing. Doing that dancing.
Yeah. But another person I want to mention, oh my god, is Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. For example. Because, you know, there are a few people who did exactly what they used their platform to lift up black creators at the time. When Marilyn Monroe was at her, like, peak, right? When she was very famous, she told this, like, big club owner, who, like, never booked African-American artists. They were like, oh, Marilyn was like, if you book Ella Fitzgerald for a week, I will come to your club every night and sit front row. And he did. And she did. So, Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn! You smart girl! Oh my gosh. She said, I'm gonna use my power. Oh.
She was a powerful woman.
Wow.
Anyway, we're gonna get to Diana. I don't want to pronounce her last name wrong. I'm very interested to see what she does here, because if it's the Take on Me I know, I'm very interested to see what she does with this. Let's go.
Really like those bold things.
We're talking away.
Whoa.
I don't know what I'm to say. I'm saying anyway. Today's another day to find you shining away. I'll be coming for your love again. Take on me.
Wow.
Take on me.
That's hard. That's real hard.
Take me
Yeah, I want to know. Sorry, interesting take on the song. It is an interesting take on the song. I want to know. Do we know if like she mixed that?
I think she did.
Because it looks. I mean, this is all in Russian, so I can't read it. But yeah, that definitely. By the looks of it, because I could tell that the background vocals were obviously her vocals, but like I wonder if she mixed that version, because if so, that puts her at even another level. I really want to take. Someone said that she goes deeper in her performance in Human, because I really want Nadia to hear the deepness of her voice. Is that this one? This is the first one that popped up with this. Where am I? Antonio, is this the one? Oh, it does say Human at the end. I'm gonna assume that this is the one that you were talking about. Because I just need Nadia to see a little bit. I might have to skip through it, just so, because this is on a TV show. But we'll see.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking maybe the truth is and see what's behind.
Her voice is so
bullets, maybe I'm blind, but I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, and what do you see? Do you see the clue? I'm right to see. And what you believe, 'cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. No, some people got
It's me trying to dance.
Don't put your blame on me. I'm only human and make mistakes. I'm only human, the wrong things. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, oh, hey, oh. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. I'm only human, I made mistakes. I'm only human, the wrong things. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
Just the like placement of her vocal sound is like so wild.
Yeah.
You know? It's like she's literally not even singing with the front of her mouth at all. It's like
It's
everything is
just
coming out of her
all-
throat.
yeah.
Which is like, I don't know, like so crazy.
When you look at her, you wouldn't think that she'd
No.
be a baritone. Like,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
She does. And what did
You know, she could really kill like a female mariachi song.
True. The person who said she sounded like old I can't even pronounce.
Shamanic?
Shamanic, thank you.
Huh? Yeah.
Shamanic woman. Like that, yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. It's just, and she's so young.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. And I think she mixed it on Apple's GarageBand software. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. That's what I thought. Contralto.
You know that song is really. Have y'all ever listened to the acoustic version of "Take on Me"? It sounds so sad. Because then you focus on the lyrics and you're just like, oh wow, emotion behind it.
Because when that song came out, it became such a meme, you know?
Yeah.
Like the way I remember like hearing that song the most was like early YouTube, like 2006, 2007, when one of my best friends was really, really into anime, so she would show me these anime like cartoon edits that people would draw. And I remember seeing this Naruto one with that song as the background, and like that's the most memorable thing I have about that song.
Plus, then there's that vine of the girl.
Oh yeah,
like that.
Right. That is also that song. Oh, her birthday's tomorrow. She'll be 17.
Wow.
See, that's what I'm saying. She's so
good
young.
Year. Good year.
Oh my gosh. Oh. We had a very interesting collection of reactions today. I didn't expect that to happen the way it did, but I'm glad it did. I know, that's a good song. I've never heard it before.
Yeah.
Do you know?
No.
Does anyone? Who's it by? Someone tell me who's it by.
Who did it?
Who did it? Sorry. Guys, my bangs aren't cooperating again. Actually, my whole hair isn't cooperating. I woke up with, you didn't get to see it, but like my curls were just like really tight and just like all the way down, and it was very odd. It felt very weird.
Mine is like, every time I use, Camille and I have this like wet brush thing that like after you shower, it just like, it works wonders when you like brush your hair with it. But every time I use it, then my natural curls get like so like weird, and it's like some will be sticking like the wrong way and stuff. So it's like very strange. But
Your hair doesn't look bad though.
it doesn't.
No.
In my head, it does. It was a curl that more uneven. Because the thing about my hair is like I have textured hair, but like it starts flat. And then it gets to it, which drives me crazy. I would like it to start at the root and like keep going.
Really?
But yeah.
Because I'd rather have that.
Really? I don't like it. Because then it just makes my head feel like a triangle. I don't know. Stop staring.
Because it doesn't. Well, no, because it doesn't go out. It doesn't go out very far.
In my head, it does.
It's more like a rectangle.
That's even better.
Well, I think it's good. Versus, like, yeah, the reason I've been letting my hair grow so long is so that it will do that, because it will be heavier. Yeah. Nadia's hair doesn't naturally, even though it's, like, short. So, yeah, you know.
It's grown out a lot. I really want to get it trimmed.
I mean, you could do the Jenna Marbles thing.
Nope.
It's just, I did it, and it felt great. Thank you.
Woke up late.
Shania Lover, we will end with that for sure. Angelina Jordan, the show
must go on.
Must go on. I'm sorry, guys. I've had 2 cups of coffee. Why can't I speak? It's 11.
I'm 11. Last night we met at 1.
You guys want to get that one? Oh my god, I can't remember who the comedian is who does that bit.
Last night.
Did you see what Randall said?
I won. 2. Danced till 4, walked you home, awake till dawn, slept till noon, and I want more. All right.
You good? You ready?
Yeah. Whoa. Oh,
That's so cute.
oh my gosh, that goes along with. Oh!
Wow.
She's got one of those hair braids.
Yeah. I wish I could do
Hair
those.
braid headbands. I think I could now.
I meant like by myself.
Empty spaces, what are we living for? Abandoned places, I guess we know the score. All in all, does anybody know what we are looking for? Another hero, another mindless cry behind the curtain. In the pantomime, hold the line. Does anybody want to take it anymore? The show must go on, yeah. The show must go on, yeah. Inside my heart is breaking, my makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on. Whatever happens, I leave it all to chance. Another heartache, another failed romance. All in all, does anybody know what we are living for? I guess I'm learning, I must be worthy now. I'm soon returning round the corner now. Outside the dawn is breaking, but inside in the dark I'm making to be free. The show must go on, yeah. The show must go on, yeah. Inside my heart is breaking, my makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on. Yeah. My soul is painted like the wings of butterflies. Fairy tales of yesterday will grow but never die. I can fly, my friend. The show must go on, yeah. The show must go on. Ooh. I face it with a grin. I'm never giving in, on with the show. Ooh, I top the bill, I love the kill. I have to find the way to carry on.
Wow. Wow.
That song is just, you know,
So,
the song just like, she's a toothpick. She is very small, and her air control is very, very
Yeah.
good.
has a very stable voice.
Mm-hmm.
Insane. Oh my gosh. I have yet to be disappointed with someone that has covered that song.
It's just, it's so simple,
Yeah.
but so strong.
Yeah.
You know, like, aren't all the best songs just like simple and strong? Like you
Yeah.
don't need all these fancy things to make a song coverable and magnificent. because everyone has different voices, right?
Yeah.
So like when songs are like that, like The Show Must Go On, I Will Always Love You, where there's just so much room
Mm-hmm.
for like artistry. It's nice.
Yeah. Good note to end this on.
Oh yeah, for sure. Put that. I don't think you guys can see it, but it hasn't updated, so it keeps saying that there's one person viewing, which I know is not true because there are a lot of people commenting. Thank you guys for joining us today. Did you want to say anything about tomorrow?
I can't wait to see how it's going to turn out tomorrow. I haven't really sat down and organized my thoughts yet. So look forward to tomorrow. I will be too. So, yeah. Oh, if you didn't know, tomorrow is the my talking about music video.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And to our patrons, you will be getting your newsletter later today because it is the end of May. So we have to send you guys that.
No way.
Artists are always just like true artists are always multifaceted,
Right?
you know? That's just anyway. Thank you guys for coming. We will see you tomorrow. Well, Nadia will see you tomorrow. And thank you for joining us in our month of May. Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hello?